Hey, what's going on everybody, welcome back to the Captain Vic channel. My name is Vector and I appreciate that you came back to the channel this long time ago, because actually I haven't posted a video since 2 months actually or something. I don't know the exact date. The latest one was the actual like DIY immersion on the how to apply the 737 immersion on the new, at that time newly released PMDG 737 and GXT. That video got huge support and like thank you very much for it, because I only have 160 subscribers which I'm really proud of actually, so thanks guys being my subscribers, my small subscriber group. That video actually went over 2,000 views and 45 likes, and like that's for me wow. So thank you very much everyone who watched that video, and I got some kind of comments actually that they thanked, that some people thanked it that I helped it, because like it's really obvious it's like actually the same aircraft but like a refurbished one. So either way, that's out of the way. Actually I'm on a leave from work now. I'm at home till March the 1st, and I thought why not to do a video or something, and I messed up the loading of the aircraft actually, so I need to reset the position of GSX. So either way I will just do it, so I will just do it again while I'm talking to you. So the thing is, I will just operate jetways, nothing else. These jetways can go. So the thing is that since I'm on a leave from work, I thought why not to do a video again, actually a full flight video commentary. And I don't know if you probably guessed it or not, we are at Hong Kong International Airport, not Kai Tak, the new one, the new Hong Kong. We are there and we are on board the controversial, actually not too controversial, the toy aircraft, the Aerosoft A330. Hey, don't get me wrong, I really like Aerosoft products because they are 100% not study level aircrafts, but they are fun to fly with. So that's why I thought why not to do a Aerosoft A330 themed video. And I will try to do the old like introduction of the flight. I will just put some flight data maybe up here or up there where it looks nice when I'm editing this. And so this flight is on board a A330-300 with the bad engine variant. Because Aerosoft thought that, hey, here is the Airbus you've been waiting for 6 years, you will get one engine variant, you're welcome. Either way, it's funny. It's like, it doesn't bother me at all actually. So on board the A330-300, and the flight is Qantas QF118, service to Sydney from Hong Kong. And we are carrying 219 passengers on board, around 13 tons of cargo. We will take 58 tons of fuel all the way down to the Australian famous city, and our approximate flight time should be 8 hours and 47 minutes. Initially we will cruising at flight level 350, and if we are capable of, we will step all the way up to 390 at the around of the end of the flight. And that's about it. I will load everything up in the aircraft, and as my like early videos I will take you all the way along how I program up this flight. And just a quick disclaimer, I probably won't do anything like 100% real or something. I probably miss out something because I'm not too familiar with this aircraft. I just made a quick flight at the beginning of this week from Brussels to New York to get a bit familiar with the aircraft, how it flies and how it handles on a long haul flight. So sorry for that, and like that's it. Let's jump right in and let's do this roughly 9-hour flight all the way down to Sydney. Let's go, boys. And one more thing I wanted to share with you. Now for the fun part, and I will just whisper it. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. No, don't worry. With 160 subscribers, I won't get any sponsorship from like from Raid Shadow Legends either. So this was just a joke, but it looked, but I guess it sounded great. It sounded funny. So the thing is, this flight and this airline and this city actually is very special to a very special someone who is special to me, and this special someone is my girlfriend. I'm really loving her, and the thing is, Sydney as a city in real life is a on her bucket list, but unfortunately, since we work at the same place, she knows that unfortunately with this salary we have to gather a lot of money to travel to Australia all the way from Europe. So I thought, why not to make a video with her favorite city on her bucket list to visit, and probably her favorite airline as well, because I think this scheme and this livery, she really likes it. And so this video is for her. It's dedicated for her. If you ask me, if she was not part of my life, like for a quarter year now, I really won't fly this route today, I think, with this type of an aircraft, because she's an Airbus lover. I'm not. I'm just more into the Boeing, but hey, you can say anything about it. These just planes. Both manufacturers have their benefits and their disadvantages, and their advantages, not benefits, sorry. So advantages and disadvantages. Every plane, every commercial aircraft nowadays looks really nice. So, but either way, the thing is that this video is dedicated for my loved one. If you are watching, this one is for you, my love, and I really hope you will like this. So yeah, let's let's get on the cockpit something. So welcome, dear viewers, here to the Big Bus cockpit. I've opened some windows to get some fresh air, and actually this is the second take of my video, because I made a preset that I don't want to like load to the stand and something, so I made like a preset, saved it, and I loaded it in, and unfortunately the GPU wasn't disappearing, because I selected cold and dark state as default when I saved the preset, and that's why the GPU won't disappear. So I had to load the flight again, but good thing, because now I know how to turn on the lights. Because in the first take I could not find the overhead lights, how to turn them on. But now I know, so I will just turn on the lights here in the cockpit. And basically do everything else. We will just turn on the ADIRs, and we will turn on the batteries as well. Turn on the emergency exit lights. No portable electronic devices, nothing else. We will just adjust the temperature here in the cabin. We will turn off the radios. Turn on our radios. I'm really sorry. I'm a bit rusty in the flight commentary, so be aware with me, or bear with me, sorry. So I will just do the programming up. It's like not too different from an A320, it's like the same. Actually, I was quite surprised when I was flying the route from Brussels to New York how easy it is to program up the North Atlantic tracks on it. Because I've exported it from PFPX and I just inserted it and everything went smoothly. It's just like a BMDG aircraft, so that's it. Probably not gonna use this guy a lot because I don't have these the essential programs for it to use. Maybe I will check on it, some flows and stuff, but I guess nothing too much. We'll test the oxygen on this side and on this side as well. By the way, I love this PBR stuff. This thing looks like real stuff. You know, this rubbery and like greasy finish or something. We cannot push this something. Yep. So, like the others are aligning, we will turn on our fuel pumps. We wanna get out here as fast as we can. Start the master APU. Start the APU itself. Actually, this flight departed like 40-45 minutes ago, maybe an hour ago. So here the local time is 11 something, almost midnight here in Hong Kong. So we will arrive around 9 AM there in Sydney. So hopefully the winds are on our side. So we will do the init page. We have the company router VHHH-YSSY01. The flight number for today is QFA, which stands for Qantas 118. I don't know the correct cost index of Qantas, so we will use 50 instead. Initially it's 350. The block fuel is 58 tons. We will just stick 58 there and do the rest for the FMGC to calculate. That's it. Departure runway will be 07 right for us this evening out of Hong Kong via the Ocean 2 Alpha departure route. And that's about it. 4060 distance, yeah, it's still calculating. Nice, 4049-ish. Yeah, about and 6.5 tons. That's nice. We don't care about the arrivals just yet because we are like maybe a day away from that. Not a day actually, but quite a long time away from that. Onto the perf page, we will do. So the main is like here. The default trim for is 4.0. We will do 4.5 and flaps up. Flaps 1/up. 4.5, and this thing really gives us V speeds of 147, 147 and 155 as our V2 speed. The slats retractions will be at 188 and the clean is 216. We can retract our flaps at 154 knots. Nice. That's interesting. Okay. Initially 3.5 straight open climb because we don't have any sort of ATC here. We will turn on our APU bleeds because the APU is running right now. We will close the right window actually. And we will close the left one as well. We got some fresh air, so that's fine. So, they are just boarding now the aircraft and probably that's it. We will stick this to the progress page. We will just type in 2000 as our squawk, put the load sheet there, we'll turn immediately our TCAS on. We are flying on IVAO, but nothing too shabby because I guess there is no ATC service right there, so I guess we won't have any ATC on the flight, since IVAO Sydney is not very popular at Australia as a whole. So that's why I don't think we're gonna get any sort of ETC. We will turn some lights here up as well. We will turn the background lighting. And that's it. We will do a quick walk around of the aircraft. Passengers are boarding, landing GSX level 2. And that stuff is disappearing right there. If I look here, these poles are disappearing. I'm gonna... Oh, about the navigation lights. Good. Let's do a quick walk around of the aircraft. Chokes are set. Nose gear looking fine. You can't touch the tires actually, but they are fine. Wind is... I need to check the METAR also at Hong Kong because... Yeah. Oh, the texturing of the engine is interesting. Either way, main gear is looking fine. Tires are okay. Brakes are cool. This door is not open. Just why the heck do you need it to be open? I will do some pictures actually, because why not? Also, using everything from here, which you can see, the jetways and the dynamic lighting patches from Inibuild. Those guys are top notch. They are doing a wonderful job with these airport patches they are handing out. Doing some pictures maybe for thumbnails or something. Actually, I've done a thumbnail when I loaded the aircraft, when I was doing the preset thingy. So I've got a thumbnail, but if I get a more like nicer shot at night, maybe something like this, I will redo it. Or something, maybe, I don't know. Either way, not much left of the boarding. We will just stick our parking brake. Here, APU is running, so we will get rid of the external power. And the traffic cones and wheel chokes, because everything is set. In terms of doors, one more container left on each hold. On each cargo hold, so we will wait for that and we will close some cargo doors. One more passenger is yet to board, so we will wait for the two containers. Let me drink a bit. 1 sec, guys. Yeah. Got a little thirsty of the talking. If I'm a bit rusty, I'm really sorry. I haven't done these full flight commentary releases in a while. And I think also my English is getting a bit rusty, because you know, at my work it's like all like what I'm saying to passengers is like all the same, and it's not a challenge anymore, because I can make myself understood quite easily in terms of airport stuff. So that's why I think I'm a bit rusty in terms of English. But I will try to update myself every now and then. Front cargo is being loaded up. That's great. That's great. Once the high loader goes away, we will shut down the front cargo door. And actually the back cargo is done as well. We will close our doors actually. The two here. Because everyone is on board right now. And also we will ask for our pushback clearance, because everything is set actually. So that's about it. Let's see what's inside, what's in here. Engine master. These are off. Start weather radar, these are off. Landing gear down. Both wipers, those are off. Yes, batteries checked in the auto. These are checked as well. External power, yeah, it's not As required cockpit lights, yes, all the EFB start. These are fine. FMS preparation, these are all checked.
Hello, Captain.
These are all checked, so I don't wanna even bother it. So, they are done, so which means GSX closed the cargo doors for us. Okay, we will turn on our beacon lights, and everything is set above here. AP bleed is running, everything is black, which means good in the Airbus. Auto brake is set to max as well, so it's all gonna do right. We will do nose to left.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Release parking brakes, that's fine.
Commencing push. All engines clear.
Good.
Start at will.
Sweet, and now we are getting ready to depart out of Hong Kong 07 right. So the way you start the engines of the A330 is pretty much the same as the A320 series. So you just turn this thing to the right and turn this on. And the plane do the rest. Let's look at it from this side. And as you can see, dynamic lighting in action. We were inside, like we were below the lights, or the lamps actually, and now everything went dark. But to solve that, I'll turn on some wing lights. Because I want to see this Rolls-Royce engine pulling up, even if it's not the correct engine variant on this aircraft. I guess it has the GE ones, or the Qantas I guess uses the GE engines on their A330s. Okay, number 2 is starting. It's available, as you can read here. Once the generator is black on number 2, so start of number 1. I'm trying to turn on these floodlights a bit. Okay. Number 1 is stabilizing. That was chase plane.
Set parking brakes.
As you wish.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
That's a new feature of GSX. I need to confirm that my engines are up and running. Just all the tray tables. And almost it's available right now. This is our load sheet, which is quite nice. It's not, it's 4.5 actually. So we'll put this away. And number 1 is stabilizing as well. Now I will keep the wing lights on, just for kicks and giggles. Everything should be nice. Generators are
Unlocking
running.
gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
That's it. Packs should come back on, which they did. And now it's time for us to do a flight control check. And what I like to do is adjust the trim first, because for some reason it's just going all over the place for me. 4.5 up, and now it's full up. Full down. It's really slow actually. It's neutral. It's full left.
Left is clear.
Full right.
Is clear.
Neutral. Rather left. Rather right. And neutral. And what I like to do is just raise the speed brakes as well. These things are really slow. You can see these things come up really slow if you want to test them. And retract. Flaps 1 down for us. As you can see, the speed brakes are still not down. That's it. We will arm the ground spoilers. Actually, these are called ground spoilers on the Airbus, so stick this to the flight plan page, turn on the taxi lights and the turn-offs. We can get rid of the APU. And now it's time for us to taxi out to 07 right. I won't bother you with the taxiing. I will just meet you at the beginning of the runway just before takeoff roll. So here we are, actually accidentally pressed GSX also. All the way at the end of runway 07 right. Holding when Juliet 1, we will turn on our takeoff lights. Strobes, turn off the turn off, or actually don't turn off. I won't turn it on. Wing light will stay on. Turn on the clock. And turn off the backs as well. For extra takeoff performance. 07 right, actually, since this is a version 3 take on the airport, I don't have runway lights, but that doesn't really matter because we have perfect lighting on the aircraft. And now I will probably turn off some lights here because I don't want any misdirection. Same thing, pressure on the nose. Bit of a power with the thrust. Let it stabilize. And man flex SRS 44 runway auto thrust blue. Power set. We have some kind of an immersions. That is a Finnair aircraft right there. It's 100 knots, so we are releasing the pressure on the nose. There is V1 and rotate. Really gentle with this aircraft. Nice positive climb. Low gear up. Nice things. This is flying really nice. Really nice departure out of Hong Kong, but let's concentrate because we have to pitch it up a little bit more. Because it can go like way fast. The flaps are all the way back as well though. So there are only slats remaining. Climb thrust. We will retrieve the ground spoilers. Turn on the weather radar, but it doesn't really make any sense. Small adjustment to the right. I said small adjustment to the right. That's what I meant about, you know, the aircraft is quite slow, it's like quote-unquote slow. Have to push the nose down a bit. Let's don't lose the track. Maybe you have to stir the soup for this aircraft, I don't know. Now we have to turn to the right. Also let the nose down a bit. we are flying over the city. Nice. We can, let me try to be level with the aircraft, and once I'm done with it I will retract the slats as well. I'm retracting the slats and autopilot open climb. Let's not forget about backs. And turn off the runway turn-off lights and the taxi lights. And we will keep the landing lights there until 10,000 feet. And now we are on the way to Sydney, ladies and gentlemen, dear viewers. This is a really nice night departure out of Hong Kong. Really nice. Nothing too much to see from the city actually. I guess we will do some directs as well. It's direct to ocean. So the plane can accelerate because actually there is no other too much traffic, only that Finnair A330 with us. I will turn off these map lights as well on my side and on the first officer side because the flood lights are enough. Wait. That's it probably. Probably gonna be like a not too interesting flight in terms of like failures or something, because I don't because it's gonna be fine. So I guess I will leave you right here, because like at 10,000 feet I will probably just start to do the B-rolls. Probably do much more B-rolls once I'm getting to some light, because in this evening you can this is the thing what you can see from the aircraft. This is not too much actually. Or maybe while we are above Hong Kong we will do something. But either way, soon we will reach 10,000 feet. The wind will be on our side probably. We have reached transition altitude. The wind is like probably crosswindish something, but should be fine. So I hope you will like this one, and I hope my loved one will like it as well. So enjoy the rest of the video. I will try my best to do the best B-rolls for you. And I will talk to you later on the flight, probably here in European time, late in the night. So enjoy the views that I will try to put out for you guys. Let's go. Well, that's it, folks. That's the coast of Australia. We've just got a weather update. 8 hours 17 minutes in of the flight. I'm so tired right now. I departed too late and I haven't slept since I went to school this morning, so it's pretty heavy for me. But on the bright side though, we had pretty good tailwinds at the end of the flight, so at the very final parts of the cruising. So now we are descending through flight level 266. We are gonna be landing on runway 16 left and taxi our way back. Let's look at the Windforce actually, because I know it can flex. Let's get it from the engine view. It can flex, so it's good update on Asrock. Back to the cockpit actually, because we have to monitor the speeds and everything. So I'm whispering because it's really late in the night here, and I gotta be honest with you, everyone is sleeping right here from my family, my parents and my grandfather as well. How to break commands actually while I'm speaking. So the sunshades are just for gimmicks, nothing, because it's like doing nothing actually. We have to do some not too much, don't need too much. So yeah, almost 8.5 hours, and I'm sorry if I'm just whispering, but really, like, literally everyone is sleeping back home. And I tried my best on the B-rolls. I'm getting rusty. Maybe in the future I will ask for some help on how to do good B-rolls or something, or maybe I will watch some tutorials, because I need to improve that skill of mine. And just a quick disclaimer and something. I really hope that I won't crash out upon approach, because I also applied the Unibuilds fix on Sydney, for the jetways and for the dynamic lighting. They both work, but I'm quite concerned that I will need to use one of my autosaves to load back on the final approach. That's what I'm pretty concerned about. So be aware if I tell something like this in the future cuts or something. I really hope I don't need to use it, but I've prepared for it beforehand. So everything is set up. We have our parking stand. The actual flight landed 1.5 hours ago. So I got a stand where to park. Actually, I don't have a good exact stand where to park with this aircraft, but we will land on 16 left, just like the normal one. It's gonna be a long taxi back to the terminal, and we will select a suitable gate for the A330, and we will conclude this flight. And so far, flying to Australia is good actually, because if you look at on the geography or the geological side, not geological, sorry, geography style or side, sorry. This actual sunrise, the one that is coming to Europe and then to the US, if you think about it. For Europe, for sure. This is the sunrise that I'm gonna be seeing this morning. So it's pretty cool actually. Everything went fine, as you probably saw B-rolls. There were there was a huge storm above the Indonesian sea or something, the Indonesian area. Since I don't have active sky, unfortunately, I guess it was not depicted the best way it could get. So, but it was cool to see. The plane was flying through it like a charm, so it was not a problem for it. So yeah, and that's about it. I'm really getting a good feeling about this aircraft. This thing feels nice. It's not a steady level, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, but flying with this thing is just makes me like relieved and like relaxed, and I know it can manage, like, I know it can fly for long distances, and I know it can, it's just a chilled aircraft to fly with. I'm really digging into it, and I will definitely fly more with the A330. But next up on the channel, just quick like thoughts about the future of the channel, future content on this channel. The next one, that I'm speculating with two video ideas that I want to do. Either I will do a overnight flight, which I always wanted to do, and now I have the time for it to do, and that's gonna be an KLM flight from Amsterdam to Shanghai. And the other one which I'm thinking of is like a normal Atlantic flight with also a 787. Yeah, and I wanted to mention that the KLM flight to Shanghai would be a 787 also. And the other one would be my favorite aircraft livery on the 787, which is Virgin Atlantic. That metallic red, it's not even red, it's not brown, it's, you know, it's in Hungarian it's Bordeaux, just like the city. I don't know how to say it in English properly, but like that metallic dark red looks so nice with PPR materials that I really want to fly with that livery, and that's gonna be from Heathrow to Vegas. So I'm speculating that maybe the overnight flight will be just for fun, just for me, and the other one, the Heathrow to Vegas, will be video idea. So that's about it. Let's continue on the approach, and I will see you once we are getting really close to the finals. So we are coming in hot for landing on 16 left here at Sydney. As you can see, we will do just right now a right turn and then a slight left back onto the final approach. I will soon be applying the approach phase on the aircraft, but right now I don't feel like I need to. Yeah, I need to right now because we are getting there quite. So I need to arm the approach phase, and we have to slow down the aircraft quite much, because we are a bit fast. I will do some vertical speeds because we have the glide right there. 1000 feet a minute will be fine. The beeping is because of the speed brake, because I extended it on the tension. If I will try to do the my voice good on the editing, so just like pump up the volume, but I don't want to talk too loud. Okay, back to the speed brakes because it's really bumpy. I really want to extend some flaps. Right now, flaps 1. Check. Speed checked flaps 1 actually, it's on the Airbus. Landing lights as well. The other one should be like that. We are coming in from the city. I think that the opera house should be somewhere over there. Now we are turning onto the final. We can still back the speed brake and actually orbit as well, because now the aircraft can manage, I think. That's arm localizer. We got the localizer as well, and arm approach. Because why the hell not? Yeah, we are coming in from the city, which is pretty good. Nice one. Okay, localizer alive, and soon the glide slope will be alive too, I think. Glide slope alive, flaps 2. Speed check, flaps 2. The wing flex is modeled great on the aircraft, I think. Flaps 2 will slow down our aircraft pretty nicely. That's the airport ahead of us. It's a bit windy. I can feel it. Nice. Coming in like I have never been. I've been to Australia on the sim for like, I don't know, like not more than 5 times actually. But it always like fascinates me. The airport itself loads quite slow. It's really bumpy. I guess we have to go all stable right now because I don't want to waste a good landing. Speed check, flaps 3 and gear down. And yeah, coming in from the city. That's the opera house right there. And yep. Let me zoom it. It's there. Nice. So we are coming in from this side.
2,500.
That's checked. Now we have to concentrate on the landing, but that's right there. I really want to grace the landing. Let's get some good distance shades. And speed checked, flaps full. Getting in the full configuration. Fully configured. The approach is now stable. Nice. Landing checklist, landing gear down. ECAM memo, all ground spoilers armed. And ECAM memo, landing no blue, landing checklist complete. It's probably not the best landing checklist I've done on the Airbus. But hey, everything is set, everything is fine. You have 2 reds, 2 whites, which gonna be fine. Our speed is good for landing. I will just keep it on autopilot for a while a bit, because I don't wanna mess up my landing, because that's gonna be my second ever second ever proper landing with the A330. QNH is good. I'm happy that we configured up the aircraft at the right time. Okay. Now it's time to do our stuff. You know, getting ready for landing. Hold on.
1,000.
Yep, stutters. Good thing I haven't put it out from the autopilot. Okay, autopilot off my aircraft. You have to do really small adjustments with this aircraft because there is a bit latency in the flight controls, so that's why you have to pay lots of attention on your small adjustments. So far so good. Still stable. To the left, I think. Wind is coming in from on left hand side, so I need to correct it to the right. Actually, to the left.
500.
Checked. Oh, this is the runway with the bad ILS.
300. 100 above. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
Flight slow.
Yep, I know.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Spoilers. Reverse screen. Peace now. It's probably 70 knots now. Slowly reverses back and manual braking. And ladies and gentlemen and dear viewers, welcome to Sydney Kingsford Smith International Airport. It was quite a ride. I think it was not the best landing I've ever done on an Airbus, but I'm pretty happy with my results. I think the outside temperature is 26 degrees, so we're gonna open some windows actually. And I will park out and clean up the aircraft. And that's it. Wow. I will have a look at on the correct flight time. It's 8 hours and 20 minutes. Yeah, I think. And just as the real aircraft, now we have to go a really long taxi. Yeah, probably. Everything is out right now and the correct time is 8 hours 39 minutes. So it's quite a ride. Let's put out the tablets for a second and yeah. I'm gonna park into the stand and real quickly conclude the flight and like say goodbye to you, but right now let's open some windows because I really want to smell the fresh virtual Australian air. What a nice feeling. I will actually close the window up because it was just for fun. You have to clean up the aircraft as well, so let's do that, and once I'm done, let's do the flaps first and the speed brakes. And that's it. Flaps are coming back nicely. So yeah, let's park inside and I will conclude the flight for you. So, well ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sydney Kingsford Smith again. We are parked on stand 58. Now we are shutting off all our engines because our APU is running, everything is done, everything is going smoothly. Now we are just waiting for the engine to cool down a little bit. And now we can turn off the beacon lights and request our deboarding. Let's just real quickly. And let's just do that, and actually my vending went really smoothly. It's like minus 56 feet per minute, so it was really smooth. I thought I would just crash onto the ground, but yeah, it's a really nice. It was a really nice flight. I hope my dear will like my commentary and like my voice actually, because this is the first and dedicated video to a special someone for me. Anyways, I need to disconnect now because it's really late now. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Feel free to give some feedback in the comments down below. If you have any questions, any recommendations on which flight should I do next, feel free to comment down below. Until the next time, take care guys, and goodbye.